Everybody, welcome on in, welcome on in. We are just about to begin another live session, so please do join. Those of you that would like to receive a free reading during today's session, pop your questions in the chat. I'm not doing a list, okay, so I'm just doing some free readings. But those of you that do want to book in, you can book in privately. I will be doing private readings once I finish with the live as well. Hi, Sash. How are you? Hi, Leah. Same person. Hello, guys. Welcome on in. We are just beginning the live session now. I've just started. I'm just making sure everything is working fine. I am going to be multi-streaming again, so I'll be jumping between TikTok and also YouTube. If you would like to receive a free reading, keep your energy open. My best advice for you is if you're unsure if your question is coming through or not, is to reword your question every so often. That way, you know if one thing doesn't come through, the other one will. Okay. I'm not doing a list today. I'm just doing quick yes and no readings. But I will be doing private readings after I finish the live. So I'll come to those of you who I am drawn to the most. We'll try to get to as many new people as possible as well, and those who perhaps need a reading but cannot afford one. Okay. So if that's you, pop your question in the chat. And let's see how he's going to behave now. We just came back from a walk, so we'll see. We will see. Okay. Ooh. I'm just going to take his bed away because he's not using it. And then maybe I'll be able to scooch him a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. There you go, honey. See there? Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Oh, actually, no. He does like the camera. He know where the camera is for sure. Okay, so guys, keep your questions simple as well. Okay, keep it to yes or no question. Make sure I can have an understanding of what you're asking about. And give me names of your questions, so not just your name, but also the name of anyone else that you might be asking me about. If you absolutely do not want to share names, at least give me initials to work with. I do prefer names, but initials are also fine. But remember, I am the one asking the questions on your behalf, so I need to have an understanding in order for me to do a rating, okay, of what you're asking. So, Ciara, thank you so much. Will I get into a serious relationship this year? Ciara, I'm not doing timelines, my lovely. Let's see how your energy is, but I'm not doing timeline. So I don't know if we're going to receive a timeline for you right now. I'm doing tarot. Those of you that do want a timeline reading, you can book just a one question reading from my website. I'll be doing those once I finish with the live. So, Ciara and relationship, spirit, please. Usually we can tell, if there's a relationship around you, but if that's going to manifest itself this year or next year is a different question, my lovely. Um, okay. No, I don't see you in a relationship, my lovely. I do see someone from your past, definitely, that you do share a strong connection with, but that person wasn't opened. That person wasn't ready for commitment, okay? And that is coming through quite strongly, my lovely. We have the Hierophant and we have the Emperor as well coming through. So I don't know if you can think about who it is, okay? Have a good sit down with yourself. Try to, um, work it out who it is. We can always do a deep dive. We can always do a proper reading if you want. But there's definitely someone from your past, okay? Someone that has let you down in a way. And but I do think that things are gonna turn around for the two of you, okay? I do feel that there is gonna be a different opportunity coming through for a different, like a new window of opportunity. Sometimes we do meet people that we do share strong connections with, but is at the wrong time. We've all heard of that term, right person at the wrong time. But I do feel that this is still your person, okay? So I'll leave you with that. Lovely. Thank you so much for your question. And okay, dokie. Hi, guys. Hi, PJ. Welcome on in. And if I do mispronounce anyone's name as well, please do accept my apologies. It's not going to affect the results of your reading, okay? So, Saba, does Susan have feelings for C? Spirit, please. Does Susan have feelings for C? Thank you. Absolutely. Um, they've been hurt. I don't feel that Susan is one of those people that does wear the heart on their sleeve right now. They're very, very cautious about letting their guard down. So just be aware of that. But yeah, there's definitely a very strong connection, my lovely. I wish we could dive in deeper here because we do have the lovers card coming through. But I do feel you do have got to tread carefully with this person because they if they get a sense that perhaps history is going to repeat itself, I do feel that they're not even going to give this relationship a chance. Okay, but yeah, thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with them. Okay, okay. So okay, so Emily and Jacob reconcile. Spirit, please. Will there be a reconciliation between Emily and Jacob? Oh, we do have a card on the floor. So, oh my gosh, yes, definitely. Definitely, there will be a reconciliation, my lovely. I know they've let you down, okay? Um, but they do deserve a second chance as well. I feel you have a very strong intuition as well, so you know that there is something here. There is a very strong connection. So lean into that, okay? Trust your intuition. That's always going to be your guides trying to urge you to see things in a certain way, take some certain actions, So trust your intuition, my lovely. Mistakes were made, people are human. We do make mistakes, but I do feel that they're learning their lesson and they do care so much about you as well that they're going to make things work, okay? They're willing to make those changes. So thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with that, lovely. And okay, okay, guys. Those of you who have just joined, welcome on in. My name is Sarah. I am a psychic medium and also an energy healer. This is Mo. I am going to be doing free yes and no readings. I'm not doing the list today. I'm just going to be here for a little bit. I am going to be available for private readings. I do specialize in relationships and also fertility. Okay, so I've been doing readings for all my life. Uh, Sorry, just reading a message. So yes, been doing readings all of my life, my lovelies, and I've always been drawn to relationships as well. So that's what I do like to focus. It doesn't mean I can't do general readings. Of course I can, but those of you that do want to do a deep dive into your relationships, I am your girl. I do have a reading called the Full Love Reading for those of you that do want to do a deep dive. You can book that one. I do telephone, email, and also in-person readings, WhatsApp readings as well. If you prefer message, that's fine. You can choose what you prefer. And for those of you that do want to come to me in person, I am on the very edge between London and Hertfordshire, so you can come to me fairly quickly. And you're gonna have to come down. He's not behaving today. He's not behaving today. Okay, so Sophia, we're going to come to you, my lovely Sophia. Will there be a reconciliation with Georgios? Spirit, please, will there be a reconciliation between Sophia and Georgios? I'm back. They're asking for you. Sophia and Georgios. I'm so used to working around him now, guys. Sophia, yes. And you know what? I do feel that there is a lot of people around you as well, especially around Georgios that does support the relationship. So I do feel that they're going to be like trying to, push him towards a reconciliation here. Um, Look, be careful what you ask for, guys. You ask for him back, he's just blocking everything. Okay. So, um, let me just see. Let's go back. So yes, I do see support coming, okay, from people around you. So that's gonna help a reconciliation as well. And honestly, I do feel that right now you're feeling defeated, and that's affecting your energy levels. You do need to work on it, okay? So it's okay to have negative thoughts every so often. It's normal. We all do it. But when you catch yourself thinking negatively about yourself or the relationship itself, um, try to replace that thought with something more positive. Okay, just let go, acknowledge and let go and replace it with something more positive. It's not going to change the outcome of things here because I do feel it's very much already aligned. The energy is so strong, the connection is so beautiful and so genuine, and there is a support as well. So I do think that things are going to work out, but it's just going to make the journey for you more enjoyable as well. And when you do reconnect as well, you're going to be at your best, and that's where you want to be always. So yeah, I do feel definitely a reconnection here. Lovely. I wish we could dive deeper. There's a lot here, coming through. The energy does feel very active, but yes, it's a yes. Thank you so much for your question. Oh, bless you. Yeah, of course you can book me, my lovely. You can find me at thepracticalmedium.com. It is my website. It's also linked in my bio. It's a Shopify website. So you can pay, with ShopPay, Apple Pay, whatever you prefer, PayPal. It's very, very simple. I'll be doing private readings this afternoon, guys. So anyone that does want to book in for today, you feel free to do so. Okay, so HH, will me and Jamie reconcile? HH and Jamie. Spirit, please. HH and Jamie. Um, he's. I don't see a reconciliation. I don't think this person is ready for a reconciliation. They're even open or contemplating a reconciliation, my lovely. It doesn't mean that things can't change. Okay, it's just like the of course opportunities and people are very much aligned to enter our lives, but what happens with those connections do depend a lot, and our actions are definitely one of those things that will dictate where things will go. Right now I do see your paths going separate ways, but of course depending on the approach that you take, you might see a different result as well, okay, a different outcome here. Thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with that. It's not the energy that I'm seeing here between the two of you. It's not it's not that strong right now, but it's also not gone, okay? Just so you know, my lovely. Auxi, will Tavenga marry me? If I am mispronouncing your names, guys, anyone's names, please accept my apologies. It won't change your rating, okay? Just so you know. Okay, so um I've lost the person. Oh, there you are. I'm gonna say A and T, okay? So will T marry A? Will T marry A? Hmm. Oxy, are they like really invested in this relationship right now? Are they talking about marriage? Are they showing you like putting in the work, my lovely? Okay, because I do see, not that he's making false promises, my lovely, but I do see this being a person that talks more than what he delivers, promises more than what he can delivers. I do feel him putting not much effort into the relationship to grow the relationship. So I don't know if that's something that's going to happen in the future or if that's something that you're already experiencing. Okay, just pay attention. Pay attention to the dynamic. You don't just want to hear words. You do want to see action as well, because I just see him taking things a lot like day by day. He's very happy with where he is. I don't feel that he's in a hurry at all about things. So I do feel that it's going to get to you eventually. So it's going to definitely test your patience, my lovely. We do have the Queen of Swords here. And I feel the tendency here is only to get worse. Okay, the longer this drags on, the more you're gonna feel connected. The more you won't want to give up, and the more they're going to, just drag things along. But yeah, I don't see a marriage right now. I see someone who is afraid of commitment. Okay, and I do feel that when the time comes, he's not going to be there. He needs to work on that. Okay, of course he can change. He needs to work on that. So look into counseling for the two of you when the time comes. Look into energy healing as well. Okay, because whatever is blocking him from progressing is there, is attached to him. So look into energy healing if you can. You can book it with myself. You can go to your local spiritualist church as well. Oftentimes, if you can't afford it, oftentimes they do provide energy healing free of charge or on a very, very small donation basis. It is collective, so it's not as strong, but you can go, a few times. So look into that if you want to. I do feel that that's going to help as well with his blocks. Thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with that, lovely. And let's see. You are most welcome. You are most welcome, Han. Guys, let me just give you a quick disclaimer, okay? When booking energy healing, if you're booking for yourself, that's fine. You can book an energy healing for yourself. But I do have something called as well the love healing, which is about strengthening your connection. It's great for reconciliations, long-term relationships that are, struggling to settle. But it isn't going to be for everyone. If there isn't an actual connection between two people, the love healing for the relationship is not going to do anything. It's going to do things for yourselves individually, but it's not going to strengthen the relationship itself. Okay, because if the energy isn't there, the connection isn't there, there's nothing that we can strengthen. So before booking the love healing, make sure that you always do consult with me first. The consultation is free of charge, but it is necessary. Okay, I'd rather do a free consultation than you booking and then not being for you. So make sure that you do consult with me. Send me a WhatsApp message, an email, whatever you prefer. Try not to do TikTok DMs. I don't really look at DMs because we get, so many messages and requests for free readings on DMs. But you can send me a WhatsApp or an email. Okay, just say, I'm interested in the healing, and then I'll take it from there. I may need the healing. Sophia, yes. So your energy is actually quite good for that type of service. Just the level of the connection, it would be good for you for sure. And Bailey I told W I was letting him go, but is it over? Okay, so Bailey and W. Thank you so much. And where is Mochi? I saw your message as well, Bailey. He right now he's playing with my feet. Okay, so he's busy. He's very active still. Um, so Bailey and W. Oh, Bailey, no. I feel that at first his reaction is going to be, his ego is going to take over. So you might see him being a bit offish. But once that wears off, I do feel he's going to do a lot of reflection, and I don't think that that's going to drive. He's going to bring the two of you. It's going to drive a separation. Okay, I just feel it's gonna do the opposite, but it's gonna take some time for him. Thank you so much for your question. And let me come to YouTube as well. Does Alistair wants Claire back? English, please. My lovely, I am doing the readings in English. Does Alistair wants Claire back? Alistair and Claire. Alistair and Claire. Okay. I my lovely, it's not. They do in a sense, but it's not something that they're focusing on. I do feel that Alistair, sorry, right now, he's not in touch. He's not connected with his feelings. He's not connected with his emotions. Okay, he's pushing those emotions down. So I do think that he's just trying to let go of the past and move forward with things. So I don't think that's something that he's even contemplating right now. Okay. Thank you so much for your question, lovely. Divya, what does T think of our friendship right now? Divya, I'm just saying yes and no questions, lovely. Um, Karima, I'm not doing a career reading. I'm just doing a yes or no readings. I'm just doing quick free readings. Luna, does Ed have feelings for Luna? Luna, thank you so much for your question. Spirit, please. Ed and Luna. Yes, they do. There's a strong connection here as well, Luna. I don't know how long you've known this person. You know, if you don't know them from a long, long time, I would say childhood. You definitely do know them from a past life. Okay, so there's definitely a spiritual connection here. Um, it doesn't mean that things are gonna be clear or easy. I do feel that there is definitely a lot of. He does have a very avoidant energy. Okay, and but the connection's definitely there. So it would be worth your time and your investment for sure. Okay. And your patience also. So thank you so much for your question. I'll leave you with that. Um, Bailey, yes, I said it's not over, lovely. Guys, I will have to go. I am so sorry. Those of you who have booked a private reading, I will be in touch with you very shortly. We're coming up to half an hour now. And yes, I do have a very busy day, so I will be doing private readings. Anyone that does want to join in as well, let me know. You can book it at thepracticalmedium.com. And yes, I'll be in touch with those of you who have placed a booking very, very shortly or have inquired about anything. Keep an eye out for your messages. Okay. Thank you all so much for trusting me with your readings. Once again, if you haven't received a free reading during today's session, please do follow that way. You will be notified of next time I come live instead. So yes, thank you all so much. And I'll see some of you very, very shortly.